it's kind of funny. I was listening, Victoria Nuland carrying on. They want that 59 billion for Ukraine. You know, Ukraine is her baby, and she wants to keep this baby fed. Well, her rationale now is the 59 billion. You have to think of it not as good money, borrowed good money, after bad borrowed money. They want you to pour that into Ukraine and think of it as a jobs program, because she said most of that money will come back into this country to our weapons manufacturers, and that's going to make all these jobs. So this is a big payoff. It's a hell of a way to run a war as a for-profit enterprise. The Ukrainians just keep dying. It's funny too, because I saw that Zelensky put out his casualty numbers for the war. And it's actually, the number he comes up with is less than a tenth of what actually died. I mean, he's a bullshitter, but boy, there's a limit. I think he said there was 31,000, and it's actually over like 40,000, 400,000. Actually, it's getting close to 500,000. Will be before this winds up, which it will. But to try to sell this to the American people as a jobs program, and they're trying to push this, jam this through. I'm hoping, that Republicans will stick to their guns and put a stop to this, because it's just foolish, very foolish, with money that we don't actually have. And at the same time, we're coming up against the federal budget again. They keep kicking this can down the road, and they're running out of road. And the can ain't looking so healthy. That's going to be a battle. I would imagine that they'll end up, there'll be a government shutdown, because I don't see how they can. They don't agree on anything, and they're asking crazy things, and there is no money, so they want to pour this money into Ukraine. Oh God. But no, according to Nuland, this is really gonna make us money. It's a hell of an investment. She is an evil manimal. I can't believe somebody hasn't done something about her. Of course, there's a lot of evil. And the funny part is, normally evil kind of hides in the shadows and works from the shadows. But evil is right out in the open now. It's all over. We see it everywhere. Funny situation. But things are going to get real rough right around the time, these people are all on vacation. I mean, they're always on vacation all the time, but now when they come back, they're going to be hammering on this money for Ukraine. But right then, too, is coming that budget, and that's going to be they aren't going to be able to do it. So a government shutdown would not surprise me at all. But boy, they like to play that, right up to the brink of disaster. And they'll start threatening everybody that, oh, this is going to stop, and that's going to stop. But you have to pour money into Ukraine, because we can't let that stop. It's going to stop, just not the way you want it to. But there's a lot of people. I know Hillary that one day was complaining, "Oh, if Trump gets in, he's going to be looking for revenge." Yeah, he should. There's a lot of people who need to pay for the things that they have done. So yeah, there should be some repercussions. He'd be a damn fool if he didn't. I mean, that was his whole problem before when he got in. He should have straightened things out then. But no, he was busy patting himself on the back and he let things slide. And now look where we are. But Hillary is running her mouth again, thinking, well, I'm sure she's nervous because, Hillary was in the State Department when this whole nonsense got going. And the Clinton Foundation pulled a hell of a lot of money out of Ukraine. Well, if that comes to light, just what kind of a laundering operation that was, and that stuff should be all brought out. They should be made to pay for the problems that they have caused. I'd like to see that. Like I say, I don't really care for Trump, but by God, if he will actually do something this time, I would like to see a little vengeance. I think we deserve that satisfaction. A lot of government people should be fired on the first day and charged immediately. But there's a lot of those people, hell, half of the people in our government just need to be gone. But they should be made to pay for what they have done. Because they have destroyed this country. Just amazing what they've done.